history. Welcome to Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears.
2026 Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And away we go on Sunday night primetime. Blake Corum now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And in his 8th season as a QB, he's the one to lead them out.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now run here with Blake Corum. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10 from the 43. Corum trying the right side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 42-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now it's Boyle. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Boyle to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And leading them out, it's one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong. It's Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear in the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another one for Gibbs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
scrimmage.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throwing is Stafford on third. He's got it complete to Collins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 44-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Bears.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Gibbs now from the gun. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Omar Speights on the stop. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Santos' kick is good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Boyle. Finds him over the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Corum straight ahead. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll stick with Corum. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
3rd and just 2 to go. Running the counter, Corum. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Ethan Evans on that a punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First call here coming from the shotgun. Stafford from the gun. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He gets it right back to McLaurin. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. They could touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
It's Stafford once more. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Stafford's going to throw once more. And he'll score a touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yes, that's just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game.
Rams nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Corum now on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Out come the Rams on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Boyle to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
The Bears and Terry McLaurin are ready for another look on offense. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Stafford now off the play fake. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. One of the tight ends motioning left. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
10 more yards. That's another Bears 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Now Stafford to throw. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches. score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. The Bears bring on S02 for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Big gain downfield. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Mevis able to knock it through. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Josiah Stewart there to make the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The members tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Rams heading out to the field now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Cora. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Putting a receiver in motion. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he goes down, the Bears got him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's incomplete left side.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Bears and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's 3rd down now. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down Bears.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. We've reached the end of the 3rd on Sunday Night Primetime. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Running it with Gibbs. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bears can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Whittington now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they've really been smothered by that defense all game. Not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards. Just hard, just no rhythm really throughout this one. Let's give some credit to that defense who has just had their number from beginning to end.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Boyle. Hits him on the in route. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Boyle looking to throw. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Now it's Boyle. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. That's completed right side. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Chicago getting set to take the field now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
We've set it downs from the 37. Coming right is Gibbs. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big one like that.
So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Stafford from the gun. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears can rest easy with a 3-score lead. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. Gibbs again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for third down.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
So the Bears come away with the win. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
Just about set for football now here at Lumen Field in Seattle. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Seattle Seahawks.
Please welcome your 2026 Seattle Seahawks.
So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks, as we say, so long from Seattle.
Please welcome your 2026 Baltimore Ravens.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.